Okay, guys, I'm back to continue actually what I was saying because I got some feedback to elaborate and just continue further with what I was mentioning in the last two videos, okay? Um, so we have to be, like I said, very realistic. We all have different personalities. We all come from a different walk of life. Our roots may be similar, okay? But the branches and the leaves go in different directions, meaning we are not all here to live the identical life replica of someone else's life. Just because I am an Armenian, I do not have to identify with the lifestyles that our majority of Armenians have. For example, local Armenians from Armenia, they don't like diasporan Armenians, and the diasporans know this. They don't like them. So they do see diasporan Armenians different. Some of them don't consider even them being Armenian. Some of them do, and that's also intertwined with finances, and because, they got adjusted to receiving funds from them through the earthquake, through the war. It changes things. There's a perception here that if you're not born in Armenia, if you don't live in Armenia, if you don't stay in Armenia, you're no longer Armenian. This is not my perception, this is the reality. If you're born in Syria, if you're born in Lebanon, it's always been this way. The only time they're brothers is when they go to war together. Do you understand? There's so many different factors, ladies and gentlemen, and Israel's like that too. They go through these things. Meaning the locals and the diasporans. Look, guys, you have to understand something. Growing up, I grew up in an Armenian community. I went to an Armenian school growing up. I was always made fun of that I'm different. My skin color is light. I have colored eyes. I have a different personality. Even when I was shy, even when I was very shy my entire life. It's only the last 10 years of my life, 12 years of my life. Since 27 years old, I've only been vocal about things. Do you know how silent and secretive and quiet and shy I was? Are you kidding me? A complete different woman, you would say. Very similar energy, but in terms of how to express myself, I never felt connected to Armenian people. Ever. I always loved my culture. I always loved being an Armenian per se, but around my people, whether they're from Syria, Lebanon, Armenia, Americas, it doesn't matter. I never felt connected because there is an ideology, and the ideology is very black and white. And who I am has nothing to do with this perception. I'm not going to downgrade who I am to fit a mold. It doesn't work that way. Not for me. I'm sorry. And if I am an Armenian, it's none of your business if I am an Armenian or not an Armenian. You don't feed me. I don't need you to feed me. You don't take care of me. I don't need you to take care of me. My existence, my birthright, my first name and last name, my citizenship, the way I was brought up has nothing to do with you, and you have nothing to do with me. Therefore, nobody can say who is an Armenian and who is not an Armenian. If you speak your mother tongue, if you are true in your essence of who you are as an Armenian, this is it. That's all you need. You're an Armenian. Nobody has the flipping right. If someone wants to move to Armenia, or they want to be associated with an Armenian, or in the culture, they learn the language, and they want to be an Armenian, so what? That's their right if they want to be an Armenian. So, ladies and gentlemen, to each their own, but I do not associate, like I said. Because Armenians, they get offended when you tell them the truth. They don't like the truth. Me, I'm all about the truth. And nobody can tell me what my truth is because they don't understand me. And I'm not here to be accepted, to be understood, because that's not what I'm here for. That's not what I'm here for. My personal faith, for example, in the Ahlul Bayt, it's because God ordained me at a young age to be in this life path. I'm not here to preach for people to convert, for Christ's sake. This is not what it's about. Hence why the less I associate, the better for my own health and well-being. Because remember, people only come at you based off who they are, how they understand you. And anything and everything that comes out of my mouth is a misinterpretation by them. And they think it's a hate. I'm preaching hate. There is no hate here. There's absolutely no hate. If I hate Armenians, I would not be living in Armenia. And this is not registering in their brain. This is not registering. How many opportunities I had to get citizenship in Middle Eastern rich countries, marry rich Middle Eastern men. You guys don't know everything. I'm not a sellout. I don't sell my body, mind, and soul. It's not ordained for me to do so. I have a calling here. This is my country. I'm going to fulfill my calling. It's not your business. Keep your private parts in your pants. This is a saying. You don't just take out your penis or, touch your private parts in a public place. If you do, there's something wrong with you. So keep your nose in your own business. And that's it. There's going to be peace. Look, if you ask me, the Turks are far more diplomatic and more intelligent socially in the face of their own enemy than Armenians are. Armenians don't know anything about diplomacy. They will laugh right in your face, and the laugh that they do is a reflection of who they are. If growing up, and this is everywhere I see it, it doesn't matter what community, what ethnicity, what background, what country they've come from, when you're in a group of Armenians, especially in the diaspora, if they see you as different, if you say something that's different, they all give each other googly eyes and they start making fun of you. If your dialect is different, they mock you. You don't see this with other nationalities. Whether they like you or not like you, they don't give these weird looks. People have to be aware of what they're doing. Self-awareness is key. If I don't like you, it's because I find you don't have, self-awareness, for Christ's sake. To each their own. Everybody has the right to live how they want to live, and that's not a problem for me. My issue is, if you're going to be asking me questions why I don't associate with people, because at a young age, I am who I am. And if I'm going to be somewhere and people are going to degrade, disrespect, it's not towards me only, I'm talking about other people. You don't have class to me. You don't have to like people. You don't have to respect them, but have some class. Have some dignity. You want to be respected, you have to respect as well. At least show it. Show this class. This is everywhere in the world, ladies and gentlemen. So, whether this message is understood or not understood, I don't care. I'm just saying to you guys, since you guys gave me feedback of what I was just saying earlier, the best course of action is, if you don't like something and you're on my profile, keep it to yourself, or you're going to get blocked. Okay. When I meet diasporans here, when I see diasporans here, they don't say anything to me. But why is it on the internet you guys say something to me? You feel more powerful? Because being blocked is very easy to do. If you talk like this in person, I'm going to smack you right in the face. And you know I'm going to smack you in the face. You know what I'm saying? To each their own. And living in the United States, if you go up to a Turk, if you go up to a Muslim, you're going to get smacked right in the face, ladies and gentlemen. So stop bringing your internal traumas to other people. We are not here to suck away your problems. Okay. So I have a rule on my page, and I have a rule in person. It's the same rule. Keep your business to yourself. Learn how to clean your own shit. And don't transfer your shit to other people. Not to me, not to the locals. The locals want peace. They want happiness. And when you meddle in everyone's business, you're not giving us peace. Do you understand what this means? You're not letting anyone live in peace.